Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss how the Britishers are capturing the southern territories here. Okay, as we know that in South India, in the Karnataka region, the present Karnataka region, there was a vast empire of Mysore kingdom. Okay, here the two important rulers, Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan, they resisted the British annexation on British power. So here we will study about Tipu Sultan and the war with Mysore. Okay, so Mysore kingdom, how Britishers captured the territory. So the company resorted direct military confrontation when it saw the threat to political or economic interest. Here we know many policies they have adopted. Okay, subsidiary alliance without a direct war. Here in South India, they are with the military attack. They are implementing here. Okay, in South India, we know that it was Mysore kingdom was very powerful, so that military attack occurring here. So they waged war with the South Indian kingdoms here. Then this is all illustrated with the case of southern Indian state of Mysore. Okay, Tipu Sultan was the ruler. Before him, his father Hyder Ali also was the ruler of Mysore kingdom. So Mysore had grown in strength under the leadership of powerful rulers like Hyder Ali and also his son Tipu Sultan. So these were the two powerful rulers of Mysore kingdom. They became very powerful. Mysore controlled the profitable trade of the Malabar coast. Where is the Malabar coast? South India, Karnataka and Kerala coastal regions are called the Malabar coast. So here we know that the Europeans largely, not only the Britishers, many European companies, trading companies settled in the South India or the Malabar coast region in order to purchase spices. Okay, so this Malabar coast was very famous for spices. So here this coast through the Tipu Sultan, Hyder Ali or Tipu Sultan, the Mysore kingdom on the coast of Arabian Sea, which is existed on the coast of the Arabian Sea. So from here the Britishers also very profitably collected, very cheaply collected the spices from this region and they exported to Britain. Okay, so especially the Europeans purchased and Britishers, first most importantly the East India Company purchased pepper and cardamom. Okay, these are the spices they collected from this Malabar coast. Okay, in 1785 Tipu Sultan stopped the export of sandalwood, pepper and cardamom through the ports of his kingdom. So Tipu Sultan stopped the exporting these spices and sandalwood also through his port and also did not allow the local merchants from trading with the company. Local merchants also were not allowed to trade with the English company and he stopped the complete trade of the Europeans in his kingdom on the Malabar coast. So he also established a close relationship with the French in India. When he was opposing the Britishers, he had maintained a very good relation with the French here. Also with the help of the French army, his own army or Tipu Sultan also modernized his army. Okay, we know that Indian rulers generally used the traditional methods of warfare. So Tipu Sultan with the modern technology, he with the help of the French, he also modernized his army with the modern technology. So Britishers were against the French and also against Tipu Sultan for this developments which he was imposing here. Okay, so here the company forces, the Britishers waged 4 important wars. They fought with Mysore. Okay, 4 important wars they fought with Mysore. Only in the last the Mysore war, that is called the Battle of Seringapatanam, which is now known as Srirangapatnam. Okay, so the Battle of Seringapatanam which was occurred in 1799. Okay, in this battle the company ultimately became the victorious. Okay, 4 wars with the Mysore kingdom they fought British company, but last war, in the 4th war in 1799, they could win. Okay, company became victorious. In this battle, Mysore was the last war, or the battle of Seringapatam. Tipu Sultan was killed. Okay, so that they captured the capital of Mysore kingdom, Seringapatam. Mysore was placed under the former ruling dynasty, which was known as the Wadayar family. Okay, so also after killing Tipu Sultan, the Mysore kingdom was captured by the Britishers, and this kingdom, they are not going to rule directly. Administration was not taking place by the Britishers here. They handed over this kingdom, Mysore kingdom, to the Wadayar dynasty, which ruled before the Sultans, before Tipu Sultan. This kingdom was ruled by, Mysore kingdom was ruled by the Wadayar family. So handed over this kingdom to Wadayar family after killing Tipu Sultan. So they also followed a subsidiary alliance. Okay, when this kingdom was handed over to Wadayar family, Britishers imposed the subsidiary alliance also here. Okay, so Tipu Sultan became the ruler of Mysore in 1782 only. Okay, so that before that the kingdom was ruled by his father Hyder Ali. So company forces also defeated Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan, both rulers. Okay, so in several battles, which were the 4 battles were taking place. But in the 1792, attacked by the combined forces of the Marathas and Nizam of Hyderabad and the company, Tipu was forced to sign a treaty with the Britishers, which 2 of his sons were taken away as hostages. Here we know that the British, when the Marathas and the Nizam also helped the Tipu Sultan here. Okay, so the Britishers also made such kind of treaty with the Mysore kingdom. So here we are coming. They had waged wars with the powerful kingdoms of Mysore, Marathas and Nizam. We are coming to study remaining Maratha kingdom, how the Britishers captured the Maratha kingdom, and which was one of the powerful kingdoms of the southwestern part of our country. So we will study about the Maratha war in the next class.